Yeah, so people can talk shit about that.
About the hat? That's pimp, dude. I mean, you got to be able to fit a hat, right?
Yeah, there
You
you
fit
go.
that. Yeah, not everybody can wear hats like that. Okay, we're just going live. We'll give some time for everybody to jump in. We got Jay Holm, who's in Sweden right now. We got
Yeah.
Taylor No Hair and Ben Jammin. Oh, Ben, show him the shirts, guys. You got to stand up a little bit. You see those? You see those, Jay? Or I think he froze up. It says he's got full bars though. Um, Chat. Okay, we got people chiming in. What's up, everyone? It's
Yep.
Saturday. Yeah, we froze up a little bit there. That's all right. We got Jay Holm pimping the hat in Sweden right now, enjoying 70-degree weather. We got Taylor, the no hair, Ben Jammin, and Big Jeff here. Happy Memorial Weekend, everybody. Thank you for chiming in. We got a bunch of stuff to go over. We had started a giveaway with B2 Audio product. Let me pull that back up. What else we got? Okay, then we also mix matching. We also did some hat giveaways from Marts with carbon, a full carbon bill, which is I can't even imagine how expensive these were. But I'm actually seeing online in comments people matching Marts and B2, which I think is a cool thing. We're gonna be talking about that. What else? We got a couple promos going on right now, so we got a few things going on, and let's wait for a couple more people again. We got Dusty in here. Hold on, it's all catching up. We got Brian in here, Eduardo in here. What else we got? We'll wait another minute or two. I don't know what you all have planned for Memorial Weekend. Jay is in Sweden at a birthday party, made time to come on to talk about B2 Audio. We've been doing video after video, Jay. We've been dynoing and unboxing and testing and flexing and doing all that stuff. In fact, we got new shirts. Can they see it good?
There you go. Never be too
loud. Yeah. So on bigger orders, we've been asking people their shirt size, getting them a shirt out. Team Big Jeff and B2 Audio. We just got up, which somebody bought one today already, was the B2 Audio RCA cock boxes. Saw a sale today on it. So those just went up. We got the bass knobs. We got, just a ton of stuff. And then we got there you go. He just popped up on the screen. I think we got from two-way to all the way to like 8 RCA cock boxes with B2 Audio branded on it. Really cool. So check that out. Okay, we got Eric Fulton, Kentucky. Y'all chime in where you're located from. We got good numbers in here now. We don't normally do this on Saturday. I've been doing it every so often. Saturdays, usually me and Ben come in and we do the videos and the unboxings. And we figured we'd do it this Saturday today because we got a lot of stuff to go over. So, Jay, we got a good round of product come into the U.S. We got videos done. We got it up available on b2audiousa.com and bigjeffaudio.com. We've been handing out free extended 2-year warranty cards with every woofer or amp bought. And I think we're launching it right. I mean, what do you think, Jay? Oh, I think he froze up again. It says he's got full bars green, though. Should we kick him out and back in? Hold on, everyone.
What's up?
There he is. He froze up. Okay, what did you hear last?
About the warranty and the promotion and so on and so forth. And
Okay, so
from my point of view, I would say that the pressure and the added media focus and all the BS, it seems like whatever you've been doing has been working, because I'm not saying that we've been dormant, but on the other hand, there's been so much more focus and bad PR, good PR, whatever types of PR. It has generated interest And I would say, sure, there might have been some bad blood previously for some people. On the other hand, I would also say that there's a definitive path of
Well,
what we've done in the past to
either
what
bad
we've
blood,
done
it's
now.
not really bad blood though. You got a company, and I'm going to say it because it's all over the place, Sky Audio, who hasn't had any B2 product in over a year. They've had this old inventory, and they didn't want to get more. They didn't pursue the brand. And now that we brought it in and we're pursuing it with all the new product and the new ideas, like the warranty cards and the giveaways
Sure.
and selling the hats and accessories and bringing in bass knobs and all the stuff that you would think do on a brand,
Yeah.
you got the minion, the followers that don't know the whole story, don't fully even understand it, and all they're seeing is this old, out-of-date product. So I've been working my butt off, bringing it almost kind of
Sure.
new to market, and I think that's what we're doing. Plus, with all the new stuff we got coming in, that's in either in designing stage and or production right now. Not just that there's new product, there's going to be like new product. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
that's
And
the
that's
way to
also what
grow
we've
it.
been focusing on as well, bringing in most of the new stuff that hasn't been in the States before. Sure, there's been like a little bit of an overlap, but most of the products you've got, like 90% of what you have, is new stuff that hasn't been in the States.
100%. So I think we're going at it the right way. There's a huge following for the B2O product. I mean, if you think about it, that's the way I built this business. It's DJ Mark V, it's followers, it's other companies. I want to network with as many people as I can about everything I do. I mean, that's just the way you get out there. And I always think the people that talk the most are ones that are scared the most. I mean, my company, we're going into the 6th year. 3 years ago, nobody even heard of me, right? I was just a company on eBay, right? And I think that's what scares everybody. You got Jay Hoyt here, who's a pain in my ass, saying, what about the people you screw over? You have to deal with customers like this who flip out on my team, customer service, don't even want to answer the phone about getting sponsored. Last year for Black Diamond, we sent them a shit ton of equipment. Never saw any pictures for it. Never saw any shows for it. And then when we say we let the brand go, Jay, he's like, you owe me 10-inch woofers. Like, we haven't sent you anything since last year, and it was all free. Why are you still – you just – you got to deal with it. So that's where we're at. And then you take the other minion that just don't even know the story about B2 Audio and doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But here's the facts. The product, and again, yeah, there's some product you had that hasn't changed, right? But how many SKUs we got right now have never even been here before?
Yeah.
There's a lot. And then we're in the production of going into marine and some other type amps. They've never seen some of the stuff that we have out. So that's really cool. If you ain't hating me and you ain't doing something right. Yeah, Eduardo. So 3 years ago, I was just a guy. I mean, it was Big Jeff, but nobody really knew. It was a small network. But when we started to really expand and grow, you're going to have people that are just, I wouldn't say fear of it, but it's like you're taking money out of their pocket. Here's Jay still going. Breach of contract. People need to know what your word ain't good. Breach of what contract, Jay? Let's call you out right now. You signed a form for the product that we gave you to go to a shows, which you didn't go, and then you have the product for free, never asked for it back, and then once we tell you we're not doing Black Diamond anymore, that's going away, now there's something else. Go ahead and just block Jay Hoyt. That guy is nonstop. I got so many messages from him. Nobody even wants to answer the phone when he calls. Okay, let's get back to B2 Audio. So let's talk about a few things. We got, let's talk about amps right now, because the mini amp blew my mind, right? That 1000 on the SMD meter, we got over 2K out of it, and it was up, I think, 4 ohms, 5 ohms? Okay, how does an amp like that kick out that type of power, Jay?
Well, there's been people saying that it could also be the fact that the SMD meter was off, which I cannot attest to. So basically, then every test you might have done the last 2 years or whatever could have been off. On the other hand, well, it's not as accurate as
Say that again. What was off?
people are saying that the SMD meter that you're having, that the handheld one, can be off. That is
Yeah,
not
it
as
can be
accurate.
off, of course. But if you run it multiple times and okay, so then what? Now it's Steve Mead's fault? No, there's a battery in it. Okay, what? Because an amp kicks out that much power, it's now got to be the meter off. Okay, well then, how off is it?
Then every single test you've done for the last couple of years have been off. Then
right. Everything that I put on there has been off. So every manufacturer that we have tested using that meter is off. Okay. Well, I could tell you that amp kicked butt, especially for something that small to create that much power, and didn't even get warm. But
it's a very high efficient design. So I'm pretty sure when you tested the efficiency, you probably saw more than 90% through the ohms. So it's a high efficiency design. The fact that it made that much power was, well, I was also quite surprised myself, because I didn't expect that.
It didn't make that continuously. That was in dyno mode, so it spurt that out. That was a max rating. Okay.
Yeah.
When we had it on regular mode, it was doing the 1,000 plus steady. Okay, so you're buying a 1,000-watt amp that does the 1,000 watts, but can produce more than that. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Dynamically, sure.
So
usually, what happens also is because this design, but this design is also a half bridge design, and people have become very accustomed to a lot of the full bridge designs, and in full bridge, at least the full bridge amps that we've seen recently, they have a lot of power. But once you put them into like a dynamic mode or burst mode, the power is, we're talking about maybe 5% more or something like this. Whereas a lot of the half bridge,
there's a comment. Hold on, I don't know if you left already or not. Heard nothing but bad things about Big Jeff. See ya. Who haven't you heard bad things about? JP, Sky High, people bitching about Kicker, bitching about Rockford. Every brand out there or every seller has had somebody in some group complaining about something didn't ship right, or blew up, or did this or did that. Like it's something new. And it's funny because you get in these groups and you see people saying, I'm just tired of reading the same thing, or somebody complaining, right? Mm-hmm. Or you get a customer that got a box that got mangled up by FedEx, and right away they're blaming the shipper when it literally got banged up by a shipping company before they even get the process of insuring the package, getting it taken care of. They're blasting on it.
Making a claim.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, who haven't you heard problems about? Who hasn't somebody bitched about? And most of the people bitching are just going off of other stuff they heard. But let's stay focused here. We've heard online people say, well, B2 Audio didn't warranty their product. And when I comment back to them, I said, who did you buy it from? There's no answer. Well, if you bought it from another company and they're not taking care of it, it's not B2 Audio, it's the company. So B2 Audio is in another country, who years ago worked with a distributor like he's doing now, who worked with dealers. And if they're not going to warranty the product, why are they mad at you in Denmark? Send it back to you in Denmark then, right? They should be getting mad with the person they bought it from, right?
Purchased it from. Yeah. It's not like you go to the CEO of Ford. You go to the CEO of Ford, hey man, my car blew up. Or somebody put a bad service on my car.
You bought it from. Right.
Exactly. You go to the dealership.
And then in this case, I'm handing out third-party, reputable company CPS warranty cards that will do a repair or replace. Yeah, you might have some red tape to get it taken care of, because you have to put in a claim. You have to send it out. But now you know, no matter who you buy it from, right, which it's going to come from me because we're the master distributor anyway, but if you're buying it from us, if you don't like me, it doesn't matter. You're covered by a whole separate warranty. So what do you got to say about that? Okay, we got RP Patel in here replying from
Indiana.
Marcelino Grassi. I'm gonna
Yeah,
think Italian, right?
yeah.
What's up, Mr.
Max is the guy who
Marcelino?
actually came up with the riot guy. He's the
Oh, he
man
was?
behind that whole logo. That's Max
Man, that's really
Massimiliano
cool.
Grassi.
Well, big shout
And
out to
RP is
you,
a good
man.
friend of mine. RP is a good friend of
Big
mine.
shout, big shout out to you, man. That's awesome. So let's talk about a few things coming up. We were first round of product came in, two different staffs, two different shipments, and we said we're going to do a giveaway. So we're giving. You want to pop that up, Ben? We were doing a
Sweet.
set of Riot 12s and a Rage 2300 giveaways. So we're going to be announcing that today. Hold on, let me pull up my, because I'm working. We're in the studio, the second warehouse. I'm doing that bad that I have a second warehouse. Okay, we're going to be doing some giveaways. Say, let's start that right now. Actually, you know what we never did, Jay? We never even kicked this thing off. We just started going right into it. Ben, kick this thing off, man.
We back at it. Let's go. Yo, it's the Big Sound Podcast. Welcome back. We got one hell of a cast to keep it action packed. Big Ben in the box, chilling behind the scenes. Taylor chopped his locks, and now he's Mr. Clean. Big Jeff up next, yeah, he hosts the shows. Got audio legends coming on the set. Wanna score some advice? Swish, nothing but net. And the usual suspects at the chats. We got Deviant for Life stays rapping facts. Hit the website no matter what your budget's. Year, make, and model, we will tell you what fits. And hair tricks, get them for just $1. Cop a Big Jeff shirt and pop your collar. Price is so low that you finna say thanks. Big Jeff even got his own lithium banks. We bout to take off like a convertible drop top. Haters sneaking in, they get hit with that bot shot. Get your shades on and your pinky ring. Then put your grills in and grab your Cuban link. Now you're ready to go, yeah, it's time to begin. You know it's Big Jeff Audio for the win. Team Big Jeff, y'all can start the show. Let's go.
2, 1, go!
Go, here we go. We're back. You know, I'm such a bad guy. I keep giving away free product and doing giveaways and podcasts and giving away product, but I'm such a bad guy. Listen, I want to give a big shout right now to, he's in the chat right now, Zaz69, who's been helping us run. We have our own Let's Talk Car Audio type group with no bashing, no, you got a complaint, that ain't the place. It's the place for people to talk and ask questions. So big shout out to him for keeping the riffraff out. If you want, we got the first, we're going to do a giveaway right now. If you want to win a extra battery, Ben, pop that up. That's a turbo start, small battery, secondary. You want to win that, we're going to give away one free. Go ahead and comment the word battery, and we'll pick a winner out for that. We do it at every podcast, giving something away. So just go ahead and comment the word battery, and you might win that. Okay, let's what'd you say? You had the well, no, we'll get to the March video later. All right, let me bring this up, Jay. Because it's probably hard for you to see on your screen, but okay, this is the Mini 800.4. This is the same design as the 1000, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so the 800.4, they could say the meter's off, but that is rated at 800 watts, so 200 per channel, and we got 3 or 4. So it wasn't that much bigger, but it definitely did that plus. So again, those amps that I checked, that I played, I put over there, I put it on speakers. You know what? If the meter's off, I'll tell you what, I have 2 Hippo XLs here in a box because I'm not using a static load like the guys do with the dyno. Yeah. Rattled this place, man. Boom, boom, off of that little tiny amp. So let me ask you this, because you know a lot in designing. Something that's small, doesn't have that many MOSFETs. How does it produce that much power? I mean, can you even explain that?
The thing is, if you look at amp designs the last 10, 15 years, a lot of that stuff has been dormant. Like a lot of the Korean designs that you also see in nowadays are regurgitated designs that has been used for decades. But sure, with the rise of also smart amps And with the rise of better chips, especially now the better chips are available after COVID, because prior to COVID, we had issues getting the right chips. There's been a huge leaps forward in terms of efficiency and also the parts that you can use. A lot of the older amps haven't really been well modernized, you could say. So they were still running off of less efficient designs, and
Right.
and that's just it. Nowadays, you can have like a DSP in your palms that can do nearly everything that has a built-in amplifier. Whereas like 10 years ago, a DSP was something that you could only dream of that maybe cost $10,000. Now you can get a DSP for $100. So it's just progress, better chips, better efficiency, better designs, less space.
And people gotta understand that you could put cheap parts in amps. I mean, companies do that all the time and stupid ratings. So that matters also what type of capacitors, transformers, and everything else they put in there, or even like the little mini boards, right? That actually is like the processor. You have amps that aren't made to make things sound good. So there is a difference in quality. That is also why you're paying more money. I mean, I'm not comparing to JL. I'm just saying JL Audio has their own technology, and the stuff is not cheap. You're paying for a better quality product, and not just about getting louder bass, but the quality of it. So, that's what it's at.
Also, what you have to think of is if you buy JL, you're also able to sell that product once it gets used. A lot of products, you buy it and you're stuck with that for the age of time.
100%, because they bought it so cheap, you can't even give it away on Marketplace, right? There's just no money.
There you go.
So, you know what? I never even thought about that, Jay. Think about that as an investment. People, I don't want to say everybody, but most people don't keep their stuff forever. So you want to change that over. It's still worth some value because it is valued. You buy a $100 amplifier, right? Shipped. How much you think you're going to get for it 6 months, a year later? You're lucky to put it up for $50 to somebody. So,
yeah, probably people will just buy a new one instead.
Right, and I'm not saying people need to do this as an investment. I'm not saying that at all. But the average person changes out. Pete Will says, quality exact reasons I like to give B2 a shot. Thank you, sir. What else we got? Floyd Vester's in the house. I'm sorry if I missed your comments, Juan. I got heated when we started with that Jay Hoyt business. Man, some people are just off their rocker. It is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about subwoofers, because I was even reading when I had like the Rage up there, people like, oh, I don't know what the big deal is. It's just another Chinese parts and whatever. What makes the Rage woofers different? Break it down right now. Why are the Rage subwoofers, for the people that have used them, swear by them, why are they more expensive? Tell me right now.
Well, first and foremost, people just saying it's just another Chinese this and that. Well, you can get a lot of stuff made in China. The most important thing about... Chill out, Jamie. That's my son. The most important thing about making anything anywhere in the world is a QC, of course. And people are happy buying stuff like Apple and whatever. It's because they have better QC. Second of that, the Rage woofers are not even rocking all of these so-called Chinese parts that are like straight off a cookie cutter line or whatever it is. We're using proprietary parts. It's our own basket design, which has been proven since 2017, probably when we came out with that one, which was actually based off of another design that came out in 2012. Another ad is also that the Rage uses 10-inch spiders, where a lot of the other woofers, they might be going with 8-inch, 8.25-inch spiders. So again, there's more value. We use dual tinsel leads there that are of higher strand count versus a lot of other people, progressive spiders using no mix material, which again is costlier. We use better voice coils, 4-layer voice coils. On the Rage, we use round wire copper. And of course, they're also designed and they're just picked from a shelf and put into there. So a lot of those parts are all proprietary, and it costs money. But one thing is that it costs money is also putting that together, testing the prototypes, making sure that this is good enough, revise it again. And once you have the product and we approve of the product, well, that's why you pay that extra for it. If you just want to basically get something cheap, sure, there is no point in tooling anything. We could just go with the cheapest product, put our dust caps on it or whatever, and sell it cheaper. But then again, there's no engineering behind it. I'll just call up whatever dude in China or Vietnam or Burma or whatever the next cheapest country is, say, I want woofer, you make. And that's not what we were about. We haven't been about that.
Right. Now, and then the other thing is, okay, so if a subwoofer is not handmade by you, does that mean it's bad? No, somebody has to hand make them. It's if a robot was making them, it would even have less of a chance of having an issue. But you're only hand making those custom X2Cs. The rest are coming from China, but those are particular parts that you are having put together to make that quality subwoofer.
Sure, a lot of the more higher end subs, even if it's the Rage XL, cones are made in Europe. We have tool surrounds here, voice coils. We have them shipped from the States to the Far East. So it's not just saying that, well, it's just made of this and this and that. Sure, if I had to build all the woofers myself, well, I wouldn't be able to do any live chat like this. But sure, you know, from time to time, we build the Rage XLs, we build the Rampages, X2Cs, X26s, and so on and so forth, because those are smaller scale productions. But for me to build the woofer that costs $200 on the market would make no sense.
Right. F15, what do you comment? Hey, Jeff, there's a recall on Fiji water. Is there? Tastes fine to me, but if you let me know it's going to kill me, let me know. Maybe some people will be happy. Then I won't be taking money out of their pockets because I'll be dead. Because this guy here built something out of his garage just going on 6 years with nothing. That's what they're worried about. I keep taking the market. Okay, so if you haven't done it already, comment the word battery. We're giving away a TurboStart secondary battery to somebody today, like we always do. Bad Big Jeff, always giving stuff away. Oh my God, I got to hit the share button and I got to comment. No, that's going to be too hard. We also got in, hey, none of this shit was here when whoever was carrying B2, they didn't have towels and hats and cock boxes and not right. None of that was here, right, Jay? No, but in 30
it was a different
days,
way of marketing stuff.
Hold on. In 30 days, right? Got product here and multiple other marketing things, right? Like, you got to be kidding me. But that's what it's about, man. Hey, check it out. We're going to do a quick video break. Jay can't stay too long, but we, besides doing the giveaway at the end, we also had a little runoff with March Digital. They made some really custom hats. I don't know if you can all see this, but that is actual carbon fiber. I can't imagine how much these things costed to make. You got puff letters and actual carbon fiber. I don't know if you can hear that, okay? Solid, all right? So we were telling people to post, and we might do that with the B2 hats, man. When you start getting the product in, you post up the pictures, we'll pick out some. Let's do a quick video break. We'll be back with Jay Holm out in Sweden, 70-degree weather, killing it. B2 audio. We'll be right back.
The only reason why I'm in Sweden.
It's giveaway time.
Okay, so Mart's Digital made some really expensive custom hats made out of actual carbon fiber. These things are heavy, and we got 5 to give away. So if you want to win one of these, I need you to comment and show a picture of your Mart's Digital amplifiers installed. And then we will pick out 5 winners to get one of these hats. Now let me tell you, you got the raised Mart's, you have some custom embroidery on the side, Carbonetics, I think these people actually produce the hats, and then a real carbon fiber, really thick, heavy on the bill. Really cool hats. So if you want one of these, comment this video, your name, location, why you should win, and then also leave picture or pictures of your Martz digital amplifiers installed, and then we'll pick out 5 lucky winners and get these out to you. See you soon. All right, we're going to knock that out of the way real quick. Benjamin, do we got our 5 winners? Let's go ahead and pull up the 5 winners. I'll just read the names out that are going to be getting the hats sent. So you just need to contact us so we can ship them out to you. Go ahead and pull up the winners. We got Dusty Hutchinson, number 1. 2, Zach Heck. 3, Craig Scarborough. 4, Rome Carrier. And 5, I always say Mike A because I can never pronounce the last name right. Congratulations. You're getting one of these carbon fiber hats. Hit up the customer service team, and we'll send them out. Okay. Moving forward, we still have to give away in a little bit some Riot 12s and a 2300 watt amplifier. Let's see if we have some questions. Well, congratulations to all of you that won on that. If you have some questions you want to ask Jay Holm and me, right now is the time to do it. And in a little bit, we'll do the battery giveaway, and we got some time. We'll announce the B2 audio winner. So what's next, Jay, for us? We got another big order coming, right? Let them know what's coming in because we're getting a lot of people requesting stuff. It's starting to pick up. All this screw Big Jeff. There's still plenty of people that don't give a damn and just want to, do this.
Getting some Rage XL V2s, V3s, basically the ones with the carbon fiber. They're on their way in 12s and 15s. We got hold it, the V2, brand new. Nobody else has had those. X26 33 inches with the brand new motor design, voice coil, and so on and so forth.
33-inch. Now, hold on. I'm going to stop you right. No, finish what you're saying, and I got a question about 32s. Go ahead. Keep telling what's coming in.
Those are the first in the world to go anywhere. And they are a massive step up from the old design. They're going to be the ferrite motors, but they're basically way beefier in terms of the motor and also in terms of the BL and in terms of how the voice coil is made.
Okay, so we got some brand new product. Besides the product that's new, it hasn't been here. We have some brand new product the world hasn't seen coming. So that's big. Let me, Steve Meade really millions of views with the 33s in his house, but you still have people that talk shit. I mean, how can you talk shit about Steve Meade? Honestly, right? The dude, he's like you. He's just Switzerland, right? He just does business. But people are saying, oh, it's such a small magnet. I don't think they're realizing that a 33-inch speaker is this big. I mean, think of a rim, right? The magnet's going to look small. But explain how that works. And could you put a bigger magnet on it? Does it need a bigger magnet?
Sure, you can put on as large a magnet as you want. The biggest problem here is getting it magnetized. So for a ferrite motor to be magnetized and having the discs in one piece, that there is more or less the largest size you can go. If you wanted to make it like an even larger motor on a ferrite, you would need to cut up.
So what's on there though? What size? What is on the 33?
It's a 13-inch wide slug. 13-inch wide slug, and to have those magnetized, well, you need to have a magnetizer that has at least 13-inch wide diameter.
Oh, it froze up. There you go.
And they don't really make that much larger magnetizers for ferrite discs. So what people tend to do if they want to make larger motors, they cut the ferrite discs into small cake pieces and they magnetize those, and then they assemble the motor. But then you're basically just ended up with a lot of smaller cake pieces that aren't even as close to the voice coil as one disc ferrite would be. It just looks bigger.
Would somebody buy that to compete, to blow out windows, or no?
The 33-inch? Well,
yeah.
People buy a 33-inch first and foremost just to show that, hey, I have something that nobody else has. And of course, it also has attributes, especially like when Steve Meade started using those for home audio, because the specifications, the cone area, and also the FS on the driver is so much more lower than you would obtain with any ordinary drivers. So of course they have a use, but for a car, sure, if you have a large enough car, put them in. But there's no point
Okay,
if you
so
can't have an enclosure
it's
that
going to
doesn't fit
move
the
there. It's
woofer.
going to boom, but we're not recommending to go do that if you're trying to get SPL records. Which
Yeah,
speaker
they,
or size?
they will be loud, of course, but the
Oh,
thing
okay.
is that I see it as an issue is that people buy a 33 inch and go like, well, my 215s were louder. It's like, yeah, because you had the enclosure space for 215s and you didn't have the
Right.
enclosure space for a 33 inch. And people don't understand that a 33 inch is actually 3.3 times larger in terms of the cone equivalent of an 18 inch.
Right. So you put it in a box too small, you're squeezing it. So if somebody was really trying to compete SPL at all these shows, which would they go with? Obviously Rage XL, but of the X2C line, I mean, is it the 18 is the same type of build as the 33 or what?
The X2C has a similar motor structure as the X26. What basically differs there is just the voice coil. That's it. It's the same type of slugs, the same type of top plates and bottom plates, but it is the voice coil that is the main difference. I would say in terms of SPL, it all depends because there's SPL in terms of music, and then there's SPL in terms of just like notes, where you just like hit a certain note and you burp it. If you're just going to hit a certain note, you probably go with stiffer spiders, and you're going to add more power to them. So it's probably better having multiple drivers instead of just a single one. And that's also why a lot of people in the States, especially after our guys over there at Soundcheck started doing stuff, they came with an 18 10 inches, and they just saw that that was such a huge gain instead of going with maybe like 6 woofers or whatever, and so on and so forth. So huge respect to those guys because hey, they've revolutionized the SPL game as well.
Right.
They might not be running B2, but hey, they've done amazing stuff for the SPL community.
Yeah, where I just saw a comment. Where is Deviant? Anybody know where Deviant is? I was surprised he's not in here today. Michael, sorry you got to get back to work. You can always watch this later, obviously, Michael. Ken, all B2 subs are good for SPL. Yeah. I mean, the
Sure.
Rage and the Rage XL is just a beefed up Rage, more power, more excursion, things like that. Same thing as the X2Cs. It's just a beefed up Rage XL. It's bigger structure, bigger magnet, more movement. I mean, it's base is movement of air. That's all it is. So it comes down to also the box building. If you're going to go spend $1,000 a sub or $2,000 sub, even like the F bounces we sell, right? And you're going to go sit it in a prefab box, that's your own problem. Then don't bitch about it, right? Get somebody to custom build it, and get somebody that knows what they're doing to custom build it to be tuned. And it's not even that. Y'all got to understand this. I see all the time, oh, Big Jeff is a joke. He doesn't know shit about cardio. Man, I started soloing when I was 15 years old. By the time I was 16, I was doing remote starts. Don't even. Let me tell you something. You're going to have a box built. It's not just a box that needs to be built for the speaker. It also matters the vehicle you're putting it in. There's a whole thing in the amount of cabin area you have in a vehicle. You have too much or too little, you have to make changes. That's why it matters with seats down, seats up, how far the box is away from the rear. All that matters. So you go get a custom box built. It's not going to sound the same way in each vehicle, period. SUV compared to a trunk, bigger SUV, little SUV, it's all going to change. So if you really want to get the max performance, you're going to have somebody that knows what they're doing, that's going to figure out your actual cabin area, which matters, okay? And then they're going to build a box around the speaker and the vehicle itself, okay? That's the problem. Somebody says over and says, oh, I need a box built, and this is the area I have to work with. Well, that only goes so far without actually building it and understanding the vehicle. And I can tell you, just like a trombone, you move it 1 inch, the note changes completely. You move that box with the port 1 inch in the vehicle, it's going to change it completely. So, I mean, let's get down and dirty and stop blaming everybody else. Okay. Let's go ahead and give away that battery. Who we got for the winner on the battery? I'll let you all put them up. Dwayne Dirks, congratulations. First time I've seen that name. You won the Turbo Start battery. Hit us up at 737 Big Jeff. That's 737-244-5333. You won that battery. All right, we're getting close there to be announcing the giveaway that everybody's waiting for. We've had a good crowd here, a couple little pains in the asses. Let me tell you, Jay, you've been in this industry a long time, right? You worked for Black Punt. You worked for some big companies years ago. What stands out right now about how this industry has got with the way people act? I mean, what? And you're from another country, a whole nother type of people, right? The way your culture is. What? Just in this little time from when B2 left, right, wasn't coming back in to now our relationship. What stands out the most that you're seeing? And you've been in this industry.
Well,
man,
I'm amazed actually. I'm amazed at the amount of bad PR, negative reviews, or even just dumb questions or shit talk about this, and not even my brand only. It's also other brands being dragged into all kinds of stuff. In Europe, even though we're competitors, we try to be at least professional, because after all, sure, we're in the same business and we can live and learn. Some companies might do this, and of course, you might get an idea of what they're doing, and together the whole industry creates a better product. It's like you have like a AMD going off of Intel in terms of the computers and so on and so forth. They make something, someone else makes something, and all for the better of the end user. Here, it's not about making anything; it's just about talking shit. And the one who talks the most shit seems to get the most followers, which isn't actually good for anyone besides the guy talking the shit, of course.
Well, people like drama. That's why reality TV is so big and has gotten bigger and bigger. People don't they want reality, okay? But this is the reality of, I got anywhere from 25 to 32 employees that I have to worry about their families and the benefits and everything else, right? And when people are just making bullshit up, you're potentially hurting those people's lives. Period. Make no sense at all. Crazy. Hey, we're doing a quick video break. We're running a promo on the STUs. You got that queued up, Ben? Okay, we're doing a quick video break. We're going to do STUs. We'll be back with Jay Holm, get a couple more questions, and we're going to do the giveaway. Check this promo out I'm kicking right now. Jay, people are not getting it. I want you to see the promo, and then I'm going to tell you what people are saying. It's crazy. But go ahead. Kick this off.
Thank you.
Get a $50 rebate and a 2-year extended card that's worth, I don't know, about $50 itself. Stay tuned. Memorial sale. Okay, you recently saw a video of a whole truckload of STU 12s and 15s and SVL 15s and 18s in our parking lot, and I said something big's coming. Plus, we're the only one left with any of the AAKs that were closed out, the Korean amps, the 4K, the 6K, and the 20K. We're the only ones with them left. What we're doing starting right now from Memorial Weekend and then until supplies last, or till the end of next month. Check this out. Every STU 12 or 15 SVL, 15 or 18, or any of the AAK amps left you buy, you're going to get a free 2-year extended warranty card, which is also accidental coverage. So if by accident you drilled a hole in the speaker, they would repair or replace. Plus, after the purchase is made on BigJeffAudio.com and you have a Smile Rewards account, we're going to give you $50 in rewards points. I mean, it'll be $50 value back on your account to use later on for each woofer and each amp you bought. So, right now you can get the STUs, the Avatars, the SVLs, and the last of the AAKs, and you get an extended card, which if you look, could be valued from $50 up to $100 for free. And okay, so that promo is because we have to follow MAP policies, okay? And I said, okay, well, what we'll do is we'll give each person $50 like a rebate after they buy it, and they get up front the 2-year warranty card. And on those subs, there's no warranty, so they blow them, they're stuck. And I got people leave a comment, it's not on sale, it's the same price. I don't get some of these people, man. And here it's like I'm handing you $50 back after you buy it, and that's the promo. But let's let everybody know, if you want to try out B2 Audio on bigjeffaudio.com and B2AudioUSA.com, we have everything at 10% off. I don't want to discount the product. We want to give everybody a chance to try it. This is a product line that is not going to sell just because we hack prices. You're going to lose quality. You're not going to get some of the freebies that come with each order if we do that. This is not a budget line. This is a car audio line that sounds good, does what it says it does, and stands out. And I wouldn't even say
And
it's
still has
that damn
resales
expensive.
value.
Huh? Yeah, and you got
Yeah,
resale
and still has
value.
resales value.
There's plenty of brands out there that are in the same price range for it. So we have Korean amps. You want to pay Korean price, more than welcome to. And then we have non-Korean amps, but all good quality. So you can check it out and get 10% off also right now. Okay, we're coming close to the end here. If you got some questions for Jay or myself, greatly appreciate it. This is the time to do it. It is Memorial Weekend. We're running all types of sales on the website. Jay is actually at a birthday party there. I'm jealous with 70-degree weather, and we're about to be in the 96 or something today. Jay, you know, I got a thick skin, and you know what gets me more? It's when people talk about shit that has no backing, no nothing. We kicked off Sky High from eBay. That's not uncommon. I can't sell DD audio on eBay like Sky High can. Why? I'm not allowed to. DD Audio says you can only sell it on your Big Jeff Audio website, and you can sell it wholesale. Every brand out there has approved and unapproved sellers for third-party sites. There's nothing new. When they blew it up, everybody acted like, oh my God, they kicked. No, he hasn't even bought anything for B2 Audio in over a year. There is no approval to be selling it on third-party sites. There was nothing new about it. Brands like Kicker, Rockford, even DS18. I've been the biggest DS18 dealer, distributor since I started my company. I'm not allowed to sell DS18 on Amazon. Only DS18 is. It's a rule, period. So, yes, you can be taken down, period, okay? It's up to you. If you want to violate that, you will get taken down. There are trademarks. There's approvals. If that was the case, everybody would be selling everything everywhere, and people do, but they track it down. They get them shut down, period, okay? So there's nothing new with that. B2 Audio right now, we're setting up dealers. We're going to have them on the dealer network locator on the USA website. And eventually we're going to pull in other distributors to get the product out to different areas. A year and a half ago, there was only one place to buy it from because that was it, okay? The dealers that were set up got kicked to the curb. Shit, GP Audio was a big B2 Audio dealer back then, wasn't they? They got kicked to the curb because they said we're not going to sell it to you anymore because it was just going to one other place. It is what it is. Okay, Basehead, Oregon. What's the difference between 012 and the Great White, since the Great White had such a large manufacturing defect going on with them? Not sure if this is a troll or not, but go ahead.
No, he's probably right. I'm not saying that they had manufacturing defects on them. The V1 of the Great Whites, well, a lot of people thought that, hey, this is a Korean amp. Let's put it down towards, less than 1 ohm.
Half ohm, yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't really like that. And, shit happened. We came out with the V2. We shipped all of the
Great White
V2.
was out how long ago?
4 years, I'd probably say.
Okay, so 4 years ago, people were abusing it. You realized that, right? And you made changes. Okay, so then we
made changes to the Great Whites, and we came out with a V2 of it, which we shipped. All of them shipped to the States, so they were able to be replaced without costs. But from what I've understood, previous dealers or whatever, they might have replaced them or may not have. We just know that we shipped all the amps that were made as Great Whites. We shipped them free of charge to the distributor. How they were replaced or not, I don't know. I just know that when we asked for the old ones back, we never got them.
Right. So you
So I'm
ship
just
new amps for free to the
we
US.
ship to the US.
Expecting to get the old amps back to either get refurbished or whatever.
Yeah.
And you lost that also out of your pocket. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
There's not much we
I
can
didn't
do
even know that.
regarding that.
Yeah.
Not much we can do regarding it, and also this year led to some shit because of course some of these amps were repaired by repairmen, and the skilled repairmen, well, they did their job great, and unfortunately previous people that we work with had a bad relationship with the repairmen because they didn't pay them on time. And all of a sudden I got pulled in this year's shit, and well, we sorted it out because it wasn't really me to blame, so that was okay. But that was just another side of the issue that never really got brought to attention.
Oh wow.
But anyways,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
no, but anyways, we shipped new amps to the States so they could be replaced. Unfortunately, we never really got the amps back. I spoke with a guy at Slam, I think it was like 1 year ago or something, and he said that, hey, I have a customer, he has a Great Whites. I know it wasn't purchased from you, it's a couple of years ago. I said, no problem, you know what? I'll take care of you. You're a dealer. I know this and this and that. And I shipped him a new amp, like without even asking for anything, just to basically settle that deal. But
okay,
all of this info I was never provided with. But anyways, to get down to the technical thing is that the 012 is an entirely different design. It is not made off of the Great White or anything. It's a design we started from scratch, and it has an entirely different power supply.
There we go. I mean, truth, facts, not hearsay or somebody. Pete Willis said he'd love to have it. Yeah, Pete, tell your shop, man. All they got to do is go to b2audiousa.com, and there's a link to become a dealer, or they could just go on the bigjeffaudio.com, and there's a link that says become a dealer. They could fill that out for sure. Here's facts. That's facts, man. So there's probably 100 more stories that happened during the last 4 years, obviously. But there's no
I've kept my mouth shut at least.
Right. There's no reason to beat it up or use that for anything more than it is what it is, and this is where we're at now. Period. But
exactly.
It's nice to know that you tried to take care of people when other people didn't. Okay. If you got a question, pop it up. We're about to do the giveaway. I know everybody wants to enjoy their weekend. All you supporters, you can't change the mind of crazy. I get messages all the time with people screenshots of, man, we see it all. You know, there's not many companies out there like mine that have that many employees and the infrastructure like we do. We see it. Don't get involved in it. I appreciate you. I know Jay appreciates you. This is his life, his brand.
I will be at Slam. I will be at Slam.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be at Slamology actually this year, representing the brand. We're going to send product there for him to set up and talk. We're going to have some demo vehicles there and a bunch of giveaways. So guess people that are talking all that crap or whatever
they can come and talk crap to me instead. right to the face.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And then you can get real facts. Okay. Okay. It is 12:53. It's a
Sweet.
Saturday. I appreciate everybody that stayed in here on the show. It is time to pick the winner of the B2 Audio first time giveaway of 2 Riot 12s and also a amp from Big Jeff and B2 Audio. Brian, I see you in there. You're going to be there. Slamology be cool. Brand will be out there. Probably some new product too. And we're going to be doing it strong. Okay. Let's go. Let's spin the wheel. Let's do it. Kick it off. Deviant, yes. Man. Okay, these are totally let me pull Jay back up real quick. These are totally random, everyone. Can you pull Jay back up? Deviant's been around for a long time. He's done music for us. I've even asked him, hey, do you need anything? You know, never once asked me for $1, a discount, or nothing, and hasn't really won anything in over a year. Congratulations, Deviant. I'm surprised the first time he's not on one of my shows. He's not. So you could all reach out to him. I will personally, but he won the Riot 12. Oh, you got your kitty? You want to say hi?
You want to say hi?
We got to see you.
Hello,
Tell your name.
How you doing?
my
What's your
name
name?
is Jeremy.
Say it
All
again.
right. You at a
My
birthday
name
party?
is Jeremy.
Yeah, you're at the birthday party,
Jeremy.
right? Yeah.
You at the birthday party. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we're on here, your Pop's brand, and we're moving here in the US of A. Big shout out to Deviant. You're the winner. Thank you for everybody that's been in here today on your Memorial weekend. We might do these once a month on a Saturday, and during the day it's much easier. Thank you for supporting the B2 Audio brand. It can never be too loud. That's the logo, sweet like a Danish. And thank you for supporting me, Big Jeff from BigJeffAudio.com. This is what it's about, the connection that you see between me and him. This is how the industry should be supporting each other, and we thank you for supporting us. Listen, everybody, have a safe and happy holiday, and we will see you, I don't know, another week or two. I'll see you then. Take us out.
Take care,
man.
guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bag, yeah, that's a wrap. Big Sound is the best, and it ain't no cap. Hit the website if you need that merch. It's Big Jeff Audio and hit the search. I know you had fun, yeah, you gotta admit it. That boy Big Jeff took his thing and he did it. Always a win, yeah, never a L. Did you smash the like, subscribe, and hit the bell? Share it on your socials, put it on blast. We'll be back next week with another podcast. Big Sound in the house, like no other. Deviant and Big Jeff, the Basshead Brothers.